Apart from compression and reverb, there are literally no other critical effects for vocals. When I say critical effects, I mean effects that you absolutely need to consider. And therefore, when it comes to vocals, you've got completely free reign to throw whatever you like at it. And that's almost the right thing to do, because while yes, there aren't many critical or essential effects for vocals, it's extremely common to heavily process a bit of vocal something. And that means normally throwing lots of effects on it. Some of these effects will be subtle, some of them will blow the thing to pieces, some will process it in such a way that it will still sound a little bit like it came from a vocal, other effects will completely transform it into something nothing like an original vocal. In fact, as a fun bit of inside knowledge here, that dolphiny flute sound in the Jack U track Where Are You Now with Justin Bieber, that came from a vocal. It was a vocal manipulated a million times until it sounded like Skrillex and Diplo wanted it to sound like. When it comes to throwing effects on vocals, it really is as simple as that. Let me give you two examples. First of all, some less crazy effects to just give it more sonic personality and make it more sonically interesting without completely destroying it. And then I'll completely smash it to pieces to show you how weird and crazy things can get with some of the effects out there. First of all though, the less crazy example. Here's the source vocal. Perfect for a vocally sort of one shot. And I think I'm going to start with a bit crusher from D16. That one's great, it's subtle but still great. Then I'm going to thicken it up some more, or maybe not quite thicken it up, but add some more top end sizzle and sparkle with Isotope Alloy 2, because there's a great preset I know. Cool stuff, again, subtle, but that is the point of this example. What about phaser tan, something I don't use often, but that can be a lot of fun. Oh, that might be a good one. I like the sound of that. I'll then do some EQ very quickly. So I'm going to remove some of the low end. And just ease off on the highs a touch. In fact, I'm not going to do Dimension Expander, but instead Devastor 2, because I reckon that will give it just a bit of something else. Some great presets in here. Yes, I like that one. It's quite wild, but yes, it's definitely more interesting, and it's this exact workflow that you use to throw effects on vocal things. I'll just bounce that down to audio so my computer doesn't explode. Of course, I could keep it like that, or maybe chop it up again and do something brand new, or just take that little bit of chopped up something and run it through a reverb. Naturally, the sort of effects you throw on a vocal, whether they're aggressive or not so aggressive, are entirely personal preference, but let me show you that final example of blowing up the vocal into a million pieces. What I'm going to do is grab a Max for Live effect. It's just another type of effect in Ableton, but they do some pretty crazy things. How cool is that one? In fact, that one's extremely good. You can maybe keep that one and then create a different one too. So just bounce that cool one down. and then completely annihilate it in this one. And I like that one, even though it's not what I had it initially intended. I think it sounds cool, and that's the point, right? And there you go. So much fun to be had, so do get creative with your vocal sounds again, whether it's a one-shot, a lead, or a sound effecty sort of thing. Throw effects on there until it sounds interesting. Thanks for watching.